Hi, this is Dr. Darren Schmidt at the Nutritional Healing Center of Ann Arbor. And one day I was driving down the road. There was a morning show on my radio, and they were interviewing a guy, and they were talking about constipation actually. And the two radio hosts were trying to like make jokes and have fun with it, but the guy they were interviewing was very serious when he was talking about constipation, and he said, "If you're constipated, what you need to do is eat more wheat fiber." Totally false. That is not the answer to having constipation. And even those two radio hosts, the DJs, they were like, I could tell they were scratching their heads in the studio because think of all the people that eat sandwiches and pizza and pasta and they're constipated. And they eat more wheat fiber than anybody else. And actually for them, oftentimes it's the wheat that's causing the constipation because of its biochemical makeup with gluten and gliadin and glyphosate and all these words that begin with G. So, are you eating good food but still constipated? Here's the answer to this, and I see this over and over again, and this is correct like more than 90% of the time easily. The problem is fungus in the body. Another word would be yeast, mold, candida. So it's an organism that proliferates throughout the body, and it's in that mold sort of category. Now, this could be located in certain parts of your intestines and not others. It doesn't have to be like your whole body is filled up with mold. Using our testing procedures, I found it only in the sigmoid colon, just the very last part right before the rectum, or I found it just in, one aspect of the transverse colon. So that's the problem. If you're still constipated, that's usually the problem. So now there's a couple ways to go about this to fix it. Number one, you could take a probiotic. Now, I personally had this problem for a number of years because I lived in a moldy house, and I tried over 100 probiotics, and none of them worked. And I'm dead serious when I say this. And I thought for a while that the whole probiotic theory was BS, and it didn't even exist. Until I found one probiotic called ProSynbiotic by Standard Process, which is one of our favorite supplement companies. This is the best probiotic I've ever seen times 100, and so that worked for me. And then I moved out of the house and got a new house and had a permanent resolution, and left the old moldy basement behind. So the other way to take care of this situation is with some sort of a fungal killer, like oregano or something. Sorry, as I'm writing this. And there's a lot of herbs that could work for this. We have one called citricidal, which is a chemical from the inside of the grapefruit seeds. So it's very citrusy. It's called citricidal. That can kill mold. And if you go online, you start searching, you can find all kinds of supplements and herbs, and a lot of them work. It's not that hard to find an herb that actually kills a fungus. It's not that big of a deal. Medically, there's diflucan, but that can cause harm to the body because it's a medication and it's a poison. They have another antifungal medication. Not a fan of those. They don't work very well. Those are only designed to be short term. You can take herbs long term. You can take. I took my probiotic for 3 years, and then when I started the fungal killer, I took that for like 4 months after I had moved out. And so 4 months, that's fine. It's totally fine. But you can't take diflucan for 4 months. You can only take that for a short period of time. So so that's the second way to go about it. Now the third way is you combine these together, where you do this one, the probiotic, for like 5 days. And then for the rest of the week, like on the weekends, you do the fungal killer for 2 days. So you're going to cycle 5 days, 2 days, 5 days, 2 days, like that. So you're killing, and then you replenish, and then you kill, then you replenish. And that would be probably the most important and most effective way of handling this. So not everybody needs that, but some of my toughest constipation cases that I've seen is once I change their protocol up to cycle this like that, they come back and they're happy and they got the smile on their face, and they say whatever you did, that works great, and then they don't want to talk about it anymore because it's embarrassing to have constipation. because you feel all alone, like nobody else has it but you. So there you go. There's there's a solution for that. And if you need specific help, put a question or comment in the comment section of this video, and hopefully I can help you out over the internet. Okay, bye.